When we play music, try and be aware that if you're playing in a band, often actually the playing experience is probably only 25% of what you need to devote your awareness to. The other 75% is all about listening skills. So once you reach a level of competency in your singing, try and devote that other 75% not just to making your sound better, but more be aware of what's happening in the congregation, what's happening with your band. Try and develop a sense of what's going on between you and the Lord, because remember, it's about a worship experience. It's not about a finite singing experience where you're trying to do everything absolutely perfectly. It's more about communicating what's going on inside of you to the congregation and serving them through your songs. One of the best things you can do to develop your listening skills is to learn to critically listen to what's going on and the parts of songs on CDs. If you listen to any really good record, you'll probably notice that every song has one focus that draws the listener's ear in at any given time. So most of the time that will be the vocals. But between the vocals, you often get a drum groove or a guitar riff or some kind of lead line or something that's deliberately drawing the listener's ear in. The art of playing a part in a song is a really important skill. And as every musician does that, so every singer should do that as well. So it might be you're the lead vocalist, in which case people just need to follow something clear and simple. Perhaps you're the backing vocalist and you need to blend. Perhaps you're doing the role of both at different times. So think about how your parts of a song can musically blend in to what all the other band members are doing and what all the other parts are playing. As a singer, one of the great things you can do to help lead the worship, either as a lead singer or even just as a backing vocalist or as a choir member, is to learn to intuit what's going on in your congregation as you sing. So what do you think maybe some of the responses are? Now, it won't be the same in everybody, so sometimes I just pick somebody who I think is really trying to engage with God and trying to worship. And what's going on with them? Are they getting a sense of the majesty of God? So does that make them stand tall or stiff, or maybe does that make them bow down? Do they get a sense of joy, so that's making them get excited? Are they getting a sense of God's grace, which makes them maybe very even silent or perhaps tearful? What's going on in your congregation as you lead the worship, and trying to intuit that with your voice and how you sing. So for instance, does that make you want to sing louder and more expressively to really lead people on in that? Does that make you want to actually sing quieter or perhaps nothing at all to create a sense of space? Whatever you're doing, remember, as a singer and all the musicians, you're serving the congregation just as much as you're leading them. So again, it comes back to that listening skill of listening to what's going on, interpreting what's happening in the congregation, and then making your singing enunciations or your sounds to reflect that and hopefully lead people.